Hello there, friends. Welcome back into Hometown. I hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. So I have been waiting to record all afternoon. I finished a half stream this morning, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna record. There's an event today in Animal Crossing. I was looking forward to it. And then it's been loud construction outside for the last, 7 hours. It only really just finished in the last like 30-ish minutes, so here we are. Is this just also from the museum? It is. Okay. Just making sure. Ooh, classic painting. That one's probably actually not today. That was probably yesterday. Oh well. But yeah, welcome on in. So today in Hometown is Founders Day, and I'm hoping I'm not on too late. If I am, it's time to do some cheeky time traveling. Just get all these open. There we go. I still haven't finished going to all of the morning aerobic sessions either, so we might actually end up doing some cheeky time traveling. Oh. Wow. But, okay. Listen. That's red. She didn't even send me a letter? She just left? Okay, well, that was yesterday. Wow, she just booked it out. I even made her like a little flower bed, man. The only thing about doing that is now when they move out, it's a little awkward. Oh well. Oh, hello. We're just gonna go ahead and sell off everything, and then we're gonna head on down to the well. Because I don't think I've done this event. I don't think it's one that I've like randomly stumbled across. There we go, and let me just grab the other two fossils here. There we go. Okay, one more time, my good sir. There we go. Look at this shirt, by the way. I don't know if I've seen this one before. I might have played a lot of this game. But, isn't it neat? I thought this one was very pretty. And I didn't recognize it, so I bought it the other day. I'm slowly amassing a basement full of clothing. Let me see here. See, is that like the camo, or is it just... No, see, that's not. It's a flowery shirt. I don't recognize that one. I don't know if maybe they've updated the textures and that's why they look new to me, which is very possible. Or, I just haven't seen them before somehow. Never noticed them. But yeah, I guess Petunia's moved out. I don't know if, we have a new villager in their place. I think all these houses look normal to me, so I don't think we have a replacement villager yet. That must have like just happened. Hello, what do we got here? A fresh shirt, and let's say circus or citrus. Circus shirt. Okay, cool. Oh, don't want to step on Hank's garden. Hank, who has been threatening to move out, by the way, for like the last 3 months and has yet to do so. Which, I get it. I'm indecisive as well. So let's go down. Oh, I need to finish filling that in. Let's go down to the town tree, or the wishing well. Maybe he's here earlier in the day. Maybe 7 p.m. is too late. I don't see anything about it on the wiki. But you know what? I'm dead set. I want this model. Let's do some cheeky time traveling backwards. Okay. Time travel back to 1 p.m. It is my favorite hourly town tune. I have a lot more letters, jeez. Is one of these from Petunia? That's... Oh, right, I opened that one already. Okay. Museum... Here we go. I can't stand for everyone to see me cry. You must know that's the only reason I left without saying goodbye. Even now, the tears are... I can't bear it. Farewell. Okay, you know what? That's not... It makes me feel a little bit better. Yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of those. We don't need those. And let's hope that he's actually there, because I will be very transparent. I've been doing some very cheeky time traveling recently, mainly for dailies and morning aerobics, of course. And I think this game does have some flags set where it's like, oh, you change your clock? Okay, this event isn't going to trigger. I'm pretty sure we've run into that before, so let's see if I may have ruined something. Oh, no, no, there he is. Okay, so yeah, the wiki does not say that there's a cutoff time for that event, but I'm curious if he's only out until like maybe 6, 7 p.m. I don't know, we should probably do some science at some point, but hi! Yepper, today's Founders Day. It was on this day long ago that our 4 critters came to this land and settled it. If it weren't for them, this beautiful area would still be a barren valley overrun with weeds. And that, Sprout, is why I want to give you this. How funny would this be? 1, we got a retro achievement, by the way. But 2, how funny would this be if I was just letting my town be overgrown by weeds? So it was just covered as he was talking about this. It's a weed model. I hope every time you take a gander at this, you remember what this place would be like if it weren't for our 4 critters. I like that. I hadn't heard 4 critters before. Our 4 critters, the mayor, and the March of History. Doesn't that sound like a fascinating story, Sprout? I hope to write it someday. I didn't know he had extra dialogue there. That was cute. Alright, let's go check out what the weed model looks like. And it's going to be yet another model for my, my model basement. I'm realizing I'm running out of room down here, because I also want lots of, storage for, like, all the shirts and stuff, and, like, all the neat items, and I'm very quickly running out of room. So, here's the weed model. It's what it sounds like. It's just a tile with weeds on it. I think it's kind of cool looking, though. Look at our little town coming together. The train is nowhere close to the station, mind you, but don't you worry about that. I will go down there and I'll rearrange it at some point. But yeah, I'm thinking our next episode here is probably going to be end of August, and we have some bugs that I need to catch. Oh, hello. Hi, I think I need you. We have some friendos that we need to catch in August. The grasshopper is one that I need to catch. It was not one that is super important, but I will mark that off anyway. The one that I need to catch is actually that stupid Bandit Dragonfly. It's available 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. July through August, and it's any, like, you know, time, well, not any time, any weather except for rain, which is, you know, it's either going to be rain or sunny in this game. It's very fast. We've seen it a lot. But pretty much, if you're not immediately ready to swing at it when you enter an acre, you're pretty much just not catching it. Like, it is just super fast. I think the last time I streamed this, someone mentioned, going between the housing acre... I swear they just popped into existence. Did I see that right? I have to check that out in editing, if I remember. But yeah, pretty much what someone was saying is they just went between the housing acre and up into the train station acre, and just kind of tried to get it to spawn in there. I might take some look around online, see if anyone else has any suggestions, or if you have any suggestions, let me know, because that one I am going to need to catch before the end of August here, if I want to complete the museum in a year, which I do. Although the artwork is probably not happening. Here we go, let me take those out here. We don't need to clog up my letters any more than they already are. There we go. Oh, make sure I have my net out. What else can I catch right now? The long locust. It doesn't say on my sheet here where that spawns, but I've probably seen them. Maybe it's just anywhere. And still the ant, by the way. I'm honestly, I think I'm just gonna wait for October. I'm gonna get me some candy, for the Halloween event, and I'm just gonna leave it out because I didn't realize the turnips would just like disappear on you. It's been a while and I was still shocked by that. Other than that, retro achievement wise, I was kind of looking through things, the other day, and I'm really happy with our progress. That's not the Bandit Dragonfall, gosh darn it. We have a big one that we're coming up for, which is saving up, I think it's 1,000,000 bells. Which is obviously kind of a big milestone, especially in this game. And I think I'm about 100k away from that now. So that one's gonna be fun. Obviously we have the event ones coming up, we just got one today. And I've pretty much accepted the catalog isn't gonna happen at least this year, but like, you know, we're getting close. The big one is gonna be the museum. There we go. I have more fossils than I do letters. Okay, that's a good thing, but oh dear me, I need more letters. There we go. Okay, let me just go ahead and do that. That bugs me. There we go. Much better. Okay, make sure I take my net out. I have had quite a few pieces of artwork at Tom Nook's store recently, which has been nice. Unfortunately, they're all ones and I'm proud of myself. I caught that without looking. It wasn't a bug I needed because I already had one, but still. Yeah, they're all duplicates, unfortunately. I don't know. I feel like I'm just cursed with artwork in Animal Crossing in general. I have never completed an artwork section just like on my own. Are you just another grasshopper? I don't know what a long locust looks like, but I assume it's gonna look very similar. But yeah, like New Leaf was the first time I finished an artwork exhibit in an Animal Crossing game, and that was because a friend massively helped me out with it. New Horizons, same situations. Someone very, very generously gifted me quite a bit of it because we were time traveling for museum stuff anyway. And I just simply would not be able to do it on my own. I mean, maybe with enough perseverance, but... okay, you're a normal enough bug. I'm running out of pocket space here, I gotta be aware of that. I might go ahead and just donate this. Grab that weed, there we go. I'm gonna miss the sound of cicada. I'm very sad that August is coming to a close. For me, in my mind, September is the beginning of fall. And I know that's not exactly correct, but for me it is, you know? And I don't do well in not summer months, so I'm already dreading it. But props to you if you're a person who enjoys like October, fall, pumpkin spice, Halloween, you know, all those fun things. I have to admit they are fun, they are cozy. I'm constantly cold if it's not warm, so... Alright, hi! I have one thing to donate. I wish I had 2 additional ones, but What can we do? It's a grasshopper, if I'm not utterly mistaken. Yes, indeed it is, sir. I'm very sorry. $31 out of 40. 9 more. Wait, 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, no, 9. Yeah, okay, that's good. Oh, I was panicking for a second there. I actually find their voices quite soothing on an autumn evening when their cries fill the air delightful. Their appearance, however, is not in the least bit engaging and actually borders on repugnant. As for myself, I find them no better than cockroaches. Blah. Vile, vile indeed, truly, dirtily vile. Oh, but I digress. Nope, that's everything, buddy. For now. For now. Okay. Back on the hunt. Bandit Dragonfly. We're gonna know it when we see it. If you aren't aware, it is a larger dragonfly. It's like darker with, I think, like yellowish stripes. And it pretty much zooms across your screen very quickly. And I think maybe the thing that makes it stand out in this game, at least compared to like all the others, is because of the acre system. I'm pretty sure it despawns very quickly when it hits an acre border. At least that's what I've noticed. Actually, you know what? Go away. I'm sorry. I hate to disturb you. I like the cicadas cry, but I need bugs to spawn, and you were not the bug I want to spawn. I already got all my fossils. What are you? Oh. Okay. Well. Oh, dearie me. Additional 6 fossils it is. Why not? There we go. Yoink, go away. Go away, I'm sorry. Question of the day, by the way. Very much based on IRL at the moment. I recently got my very first tattoo. And it is related to my channels. It's related to Twitch a bit more than YouTube, arguably. And it is based off of Kingdom Hearts, which is one of my favorite game series of all time. So, question of the day, assuming you're watching this because you also just really enjoy Animal Crossing, if you were going to get a tattoo of something Animal Crossing related, what would you get? What would you get? Would you get the iconic, like, leaf? You know, like the leaf in the background of this, this menu? Would you get one of your favorite characters' faces? I'm trying to think of what else, like maybe one of the tool icons? A gyroid, maybe? The logo, perhaps? What would you get? What do you think would be cool? Regardless of whether or not you'd actually want a tattoo. Come on, Bandit Dragonfall. I swear I see them constantly as I'm running around. It's just I don't run around with a net out. Which I'll admit is partially left over from Tarantula and Scorpion fears from the newer games. Okay, yeah, so someone was saying this acre is like the best acre to get it to spawn, and I'm still not exactly sure why they were saying that in particular. But if bugs are like fish in this game, when you go through an acre, it should respawn them, I think, right? Maybe? Actually, you know what? Wait, let me find an acre with a bug in it. We need the science. Okay, that is a bug right there. So if I just outright, like, leave the acre... Okay, no, it was still there. I don't know if bugs work the same. But I know fish, you can, like, enter and exit an acre repeatedly. Let me check for this. Actually, you know what? A stationary one wouldn't work either, now that I think about it, because you can, like, still hear it, unless you have to go, like, further away. Are you the bug I need? No. Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, see, it's still there, so I'm guessing bugs and fish don't spawn the same in this game. You know what? Let me stop by Nooks really quickly. I need to go ahead and sell off anyway. I don't think I see villagers hanging around Tom Nook's store very often. That was kind of different. There we go. That's much more pocket space. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick little Google here and see if maybe the internet has some strats for catching this one, because it's like, it's fast. It's super fast. Okay, so doing a little bit of excavating through 17-year-old GameFAQs forum posts. I learned potentially some interesting information. Of course, when you have such old info, it can be, you know, completely incorrect. That being said, what I read was very interesting. Someone was saying the same thing that someone in my channel was saying, which is go between the not the post office, the train station, the houses. Other people were saying don't, because the second that they hit the train station, or like, you know, any physical structures, they'll just fly away. But apparently with trees and stuff, they don't. They just kind of bump into it and then like change direction. So apparently you can get very, very lucky and find one like kind of ping-ponging, like, oh, that was the bug I needed. Not the one that we're talking about, that was the other one. Now I know it spawns on flowers, at least. It'll kind of like zip between trees sometimes, so you can get very lucky. The other thing that people were saying, and this is very cool if it's true, is it does not move fast if you're moving slow. So like it kind of matches your speed. So pretty much the strat, apparently, instead of like darting between acres, because that's what I'm normally doing, right? I'm normally running around. The strat is apparently walking. And then, you know, kind of entering a new acre, looking around, and then quickly dashing after it if need be. No, Axel, no. Axel, no. Alright, you know what? That bug doesn't seem to be scared away, so. If you leave the village for too long, this place gets totally overrun with weeds. It makes the whole village look real shabby. Can't spend all day picking weeds all by myself, so just make sure you come to hometown regularly. Okay, I got you. I was trying to catch the bug that you're looking at. That was the locust. There we go. Okay, well at least I caught 2 new things today. Let me go ahead and mark that one off. There we go. But yeah, no, this Bandit Dragonfall would be really cool to get. That being said, some people were saying, like, you know, even if you are walking slow, it'll still dart away from you, so you do need to kind of, like, run after it when you see it. It's just, if you're walking slow into an acre, you actually get the chance to, like, you know, see it and then react. That being said, I have not seen a single one today. If I don't catch it... Okay. If I don't catch it here on camera, I will be continuing to try off camera. If I can catch it on camera, perfect. But if not, it's okay. It's the only thing I have left to catch, actually, for August. Aside from the ants. So, rest assured I will get it. One way or another, even if I have to stay on the very final day of August for a while. I've done that before. In City Folk, I think it was. We had to hang back. I think it was going into October, I believe. Because just one fish just would not spawn, and then I realized I was fishing for it at the wrong time. So yeah, that was a thing. Low-key kind of just enjoying 1 p.m. I love this song. Newer Animal Crossing games don't quite hit the same. Okay, I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna want to spawn on camera. I haven't even seen it today, let alone had it fly away from me. So I think what I'll do is, like I said earlier, we're gonna do a little bit of cheeky time traveling. I have, I think, 2 more stamps for our exercise card. And I was aiming to be on the final day today, but it rained the other day, so that kind of threw me off. So we're gonna do a little bit of cheeky time traveling. Ooh, actually, you know what? I should probably donate that first, huh? And then, yeah, we're gonna get that final stamp. We're gonna get that reward. It's gonna be 2 rewards from Tortimer in the same episode? I was gonna say same day. It's not technically the same day, but same episode. Let me just go ahead and donate this really quick. There we go. I have a rather difficult time dealing with the soft underbellies of grasshoppers. They're vulgar. And their legs, why do they come off so easily when one merely handles the beast? Blech, simply horrid. Poor blathers. Alrighty, so that's been donated. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the final day of getting our exercise card stamped. And I will see you all there. Alrighty, here we are. The final morning of aerobics, kind of. It's the final morning we're going to because it's the final morning to get the reward. However, it does go on until I think the 31st, I believe. Towards the end of the month, at least. We also have one other thing. This episode is going to be long, man. I just looked over at the time. We have one other thing I want to do today, just to make sure that we don't miss it. But here we are. Hello there, Crystal. Well, show me your card. Well now, today marks the 14th time you've come to do morning aerobics. You've met your goal. I do believe I have a present for you just like I promised. It's an aerobics radio. That thing's quite valuable and it's the perfect praise for your many merits. You can't get it anywhere else, so feel free to show it off to everybody, Sprout. Wow, sure wish I could have one of those. Wait, where did you get this one then? But yeah, this is the aerobics radio, so, you know, kind of similar to ACNH. We can put it down, listen to the aerobics music, I'm pretty sure. I haven't actually seen this in person before, so this is kind of exciting. Let's go put it down. In my very cramped house. It's fine. Oh, see? Isn't that fun? I think I might put this, like, either upstairs or downstairs. You know what? Upstairs. Upstairs. And... much better. I think I said it to Cafe last time and then I forgot to change it back. There we go. This room's a mess. Do not perceive. I'm working on it. But yeah, so there's one more thing that I want to do today, and I could potentially save this for the final day of August, but I don't really want to risk it. There is a special fish in this game that is only available. I think this is probably the shortest amount of time that a fish is available, beating out even like the salmon, which is only September. The jellyfish is available all day in the sea. August 16th to 31st. Isn't that crazy? Like, if you just happen to be on vacation for the end of August, like, you're never gonna catch it. I mean, unless you bring your GameCube or maybe, you know, your Switch 2 in the future when they put it on Switch 2 Virtual Console. I'm manifesting that. I caught a jellyfish. I wonder how it would taste on some toast. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's just a little guy. There we go. So there's the jellyfish, and yeah, because it is so easy to miss, I didn't want to risk having trouble finding it on the final day and kind of kicking myself that I didn't donate it today. So we donated a lot today, though. Look at us go. And by the way, this means I only have one more fish left, and that is the salmon. Speaking of, only available in September. There's no, like, king salmon or whatever in this game, so it's just the regular one. Oh, indeed. A jellyfish, I believe. Jellyfish and other gelatinous creatures are some of the ocean's most beautiful animal life. Some of them do pack a painful sting, but you'll be fine if you observe them from a respectful distance. Now then, let's get this one squared away in its new home. Yep, 39 out of 40. We have our deepest, most profound gratitude. Not today, friend, not today. Yeah, that feels good. That feels really good. I'm glad that we got that one done. We also caught the grasshopper and the long locust. We got our aerobics reward today. Oh, there we go. And we also got the town weed model. So this is a pretty successful day. A little bit disjointed, but that's fine. Thank you all so very much for watching. Make sure you answer that question of the day down below if you are, you know, interested in doing so. Leave a like, it does help support as well, and share the video around if you know anyone else who just enjoys Animal Crossing. Maybe they're into like retro games. That's my cup of tea. So have a Tortum, are you okay, buddy? Have a fantastic rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you all in the next episode.